afternoon to you all. You're watching MRIU TV, your number one TV station. I am your news anchor Nanyondo Shazmine. Please catch us on our YouTube channel, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. With me I have today's top headlines, which include Sudan summons Ethiopian envoy over triggerly weapon remarks. France deports Frenchman imam to Morocco. German tourist killed in a plane crash. Please stay tuned and wait for the news in details. Summons Ethiopian envoy over triggerly weapon remarks. Sudanese Foreign Ministry has summoned the Ethiopian ambassador, Amer, after he accused Khartoum of violating diplomatic norms.
Sudanese Foreign Minister has summoned the Ethiopian embassy, Yebeto Ameru, after he accused Khartoum of violating diplomatic norms, the state-run Sudan News Agency has reported. The ambassador had told the local media that Ethiopian forces had shot down a plane carrying weapons for the Tigray People's Liberation Front force, which violated the Ethiopian airspace through Sudan, the agency reported. A director at the Foreign Ministry, Ambassador Fad Abdul, said the allegations in court violates the normal diplomatic traditions. Sudan had in the past denied Ethiopians that it supports the PLF, which has been fighting the Ethiopian government in the North Tigray region since November 2020. Two countries are also embroiled in a dispute over the fertile Alpha Shad border region, also locked in a decade-long war over the Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam.
France deports French-born imam to Morocco. Judges in Paris had previously blocked the deportation of Hassan, who holds Moroccan citizenship.
Judges in Paris had previously blocked the deportation of Hassan, who holds Moroccan citizenship. France's highest administrative court has approved the deportation to Morocco of a French-born imam accused of hate speech. His expulsion had been ordered in January by the Interior Ministry over what it called his, in quote, especially virulent and anti-Semitic speech, as well as sermons calling for women to submit to men. His lawyers insisted that although he had made, in quote, retrograde statement, it did not constitute a threat to public order. But the Interior Minister, Gerard, described Tuesday's decision as, in quotes, a great victory for the Republic.
4 German tourists killed in a plane crash. 4 German tourists have died in a plane crash in Namibia, the police said on Tuesday.
German tourists who died in a plane crash in Namibia, police said on Tuesday. Tourists, all from one family, died together with their South African pilot when the plane crashed. According to the police report, the plane crashed a few minutes after taking off from the airstrip on Ipalila Island along the Zambezi River. The Ipalila Island, which lies in a Kavango-Zambezi Transfrontier Conservation Area, a new ecological site with waterfalls, forests, and marshes, and homes to several wildlife species. Police spokesperson Elif Wanga confirmed the incident to local media and said the aircraft took off at around 12 hours from the Ipalila Island. He said the preliminary investigations indicate that all 5 occupants of the plane died in the crash. Investigations in this weather continue and all full incident report will be forwarded as soon as. Wanga said they were traveling in a chartered Cessna 210 with the registration number V5.
Let's go in for a commercial break and stay tuned. Welcome back from the short commercial outbreak that we had. With me I have more news. Oscar seeks to force early jail release. The South African athlete, nicknamed Blade Runner after his racing prosthetics, has already served more than half of his sentence.
South African athlete nicknamed Blade Runner after his racing prosthetic. He was initially serving just 6 years, but in 2017, South African court more than doubled his sentence. Last year, the court ruled his term that should be backdated to October 2014, when he was initially sentenced a lesser charge of culpable homicide. Pretorius argues that he has been eligible for parole since February last year. Pretorius told the judges in a statement published that According to South Africa, offenders must serve at least a half of their sentence before becoming eligible for parole and then attend a hearing. A hearing had previously been cancelled because Pretorius had not met with Steny campus parents. At the time, a spokesman for the prison services quoted to have said, although Pretorius met with Steny campus father, he will continue to serve his sentence as normal. The news was brought to you by Vicky Moses.
South African actress and a model Carl Dean dies at 32. South African actress Carl Dean, who had appeared in A Triangle of Sadness film, has died at the age of 32.
South African actress Shazmine, who had appeared in the Palma winning film known as Triangle of Sadness, has died at an age of 32. According to TMZ confirming report, the Dean had passed away on Monday from a suddenly unexpected illness. The celebrity website published information that the Dean, who was also a model, had died in New York City. Neither the representatives nor the reports provided any details on the illness that caused her death. Therefore, the Dean was born on 5th February 1991 in Cape Town, South Africa. Before her turn in Triangle of Sadness, he was the best known for playing Synod and the comics best series known as Black Lightning. She also appeared in The Speed. In October 2008, he was hospitalized after surviving a car crash with a fellow model, Aston, according to the movie database. The news was brought to you by Vicky Moses.
Liberia asks Oman to halt visas for domestic jobs. The Liberian government has requested authorities in Arab country of Oman to immediately halt the issuance of visas to Liberians seeking to travel to the country for domestic jobs.
The Liberian government has requested the authorities in the Arab country of Oman to immediately alter the issuance of visas to Liberians seeking to travel to the country for domestic employment. The request comes after a group of women already in the country posted graphic images of sexual abuse and other forms of mistreatment they were going through in the hands of their so-called masters. In a virtual meeting, Liberia's Labour Minister Charles Gibson conferred with officials of Oman's Global Affairs Department, who had described some of the reports. African Oman government official had said that the request of altering visa insurance would be considered. The news was brought to you by Vicky Moses. MRIU
That has been the news for today. Thanks for tuning in. Please do not forget to follow us on our YouTube channel, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Have a blessed afternoon.